It's like 11 o'clock in the morning, bro. You late?
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
I said, wow.
We live now. We
Are we
live.
live? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we live.
Okay.
We waiting for G to get in the building. Waiting
Okay.
Angel to get in the building.
Yes, sir.
He's gonna be late every time we do this. Watch, I bet you. He's gonna be the late one every time. I guarantee it. It's crazy, man. He never on time.
Never on time.
Never on time, man. It's
I,
nasty.
I know when he's on time when he trying to get his toe.
Yeah, he trying to get something for the toe, then he want to be on time. Other than that, you on
That's
his
true.
time, and when you on his time,
Yeah.
it's nasty, man. It's nasty, man. It's nasty. Yo. He needs to hurry up so that way we can, get this up and going.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, Chuck, I'm happy I got my shoe, but I was a little bit sad because everybody got the special packaging, but mine is special because I got it for free, so I'm not even complaining. You
Oh,
know?
you talking about the 90s?
Yeah, I got it for free, Chuck. I didn't get to tell you, I got it for free.
Ooh,
Yeah, sweet chick did a raffle, and the raffle was you basically when you pick them up, if they call you,
right.
they give it to you for free, no charge.
That's crazy.
The
Sweet Chick,
raffle,
that's the restaurant that Nas owns, right?
yeah, that's Nas joint.
So they sell sneakers out of there now. Like what's
Nah,
that?
what happened was there's a guy named Juice that I know. He did the marketing,
Mm-hmm.
so he got Extra Butter to get involved, and Extra Butter gave them, I guess, 3 pair to give out because it was only three
Nice.
winners. So the raffle, Chuck, was you had to buy a bacon, egg, and cheese on a biscuit and two hash browns for $7. Yo, Chuck, yo, Chuck, yo, because when G tell you, he gonna be like, "Yo, Carl gave me the damn sandwich. I should never ate the sandwich." Yo, I swear, yo, I was like, "Yo, G, man," I kept giving him that vibe. I was like, "Yo, I want you to win, bro." Like, but truthfully speaking, I wanted him to win because
Right.
he loves '90s. So, but it all still worked out because he got his pair from up NYC, but it is what it is. It worked out. He got his, I got mine, and I ended up treating him to lunch. I was like, "Yo, G, I'm gonna treat you to lunch, bro, because
That's how
we,
you do it. That's how
yeah,
you do it. One hand wash the other.
exactly, facts."
Titus Taylor, what's up, man? What's up, man? Thank you for joining the first live. I appreciate you. Or
Yes, sir. In the building.
we waiting. We y'all gonna hear some real interesting stories on these lives, man. Like we waiting for one more person to come in here. Once he come in here, we gonna start. They got a story to tell y'all about how they was chasing these 90s, these bacon 90s around. It's a real story they gonna tell y'all about. It's gonna be crazy. JJ All Day 84. What's up? What's up, man? It's gonna be crazy, man. Where is this dude at,
Hey,
man?
you want a Superman?
This dude is different, man. Like, if you want to get in here, man.
Like, open the sky. Where you at, Superman? Where you at? The bird is the plane.
This dude is crazy.
Oh man, Superman. Yes, sir.
Yo, Carl,
Uh,
so let the people know, where you from and a little bit of your sneaker history and everything like that.
all right, my name is Carl Hines. I'm from the Boogie Down, the Bronx. I grew up in Idlewild Projects. My family from Harlem. I'm formerly a manager from a store called Volt. If you don't know, that was a sneaker boutique in Harlem on the
That's a
West
fact.
Side. Um, I took care of a lot of people, celebrities. Chuck was in the building when I was in the building. Always came to get the fresh kicks, the fresh gear.
That's a
You
fact.
know, I have a little history with Nike Town. I worked at Nike Town back in 2000 to 2003. Worked in Foot Locker from 2005 to like 2007. Uh, yeah, my sneaker history is serious, and I'm a major sneaker collector and reseller as well. So that's what it is.
Make sure, give them your Instagram too. Let them
Oh
know where they
yeah,
can find you on Instagram.
you can catch me at Johnny Kilroy 1980. That's Johnny Kilroy, KILLROY 1980. Johnny Kilroy.
Yeah. Like the Kilroys, y'all know the nines, the Air Jordan 9 Retro 9s, the Kilroys. Y'all should be familiar with those. A lot of y'all, man. We got some people in the building. My man Marcos, what's up, man? What's up? My man Steven, what's good, Flea? Benjamin Foe said Air Bacon's over Air Bacon. I respect that. I'm not even mad at you for that. I respect that. I respect
Nice.
that for sure. Cause I got a little like I'm not really a big fan of the 90s, man. Like a lot of people be looking at me crazy when I say I don't really like Air Max 90s. Like I'm an Air Max 1 dude. I'll take the Air Max 1s over Air Max 90s any day of the week for sure.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
Both shoes, both silhouettes got their special, like their legendary shoes, of course. When you think of the 90s, you think of the infrareds. That's the first color that come to your head. It's a lot of different ones, man. I can't really think off the top of my head 90s, but there's a lot of classic 90s out there. I'm just not a fan of the 90s like that. I don't really mess with them too tough. Oh, yeah. I forgot you off this week, Margo. You chilling. You relaxing, man. You up late, so I know. If you up late, that means you chilling.
Oh,
let me see, man. Andrew just texted me. He said he looking for his headphones. He looking for his headphones.
Oh man.
He be here shortly. He looking for his headphones, y'all.
Oh man. It's all good.
Benjamin Foe said Air Max 90s were always a white kid shoe to me.
Oh.
I mean, nice. a lot of people, like it's either you a fan of the Air Max 90s or you not. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, there's no in between people. It's either you like them or you don't. Yeah. That's how I look at the Air Max 90s. Like a lot of people, like for me, I'm just not. I don't know. I don't know what it is about the shoe. I don't know, man. I
feel the same way you feel, Chuck. Because believe it or not, no cap. This is my first Air Max 90, bro.
You see, a lot of people don't got them. A lot of people don't.
A lot of you. I was an Air Max 1 fanatic, and I love Air Max 95s. The Air Max 90 wasn't the shoe for me, back in the day.
Definitely. I agree with you there 1,000%.
Remember, I used to do the IDs. My IDs was Nike Air Max 95s.
Right, yeah. Dude, so how you feel? So do you think that Nike should bring back a lot of the like classic silhouettes? Because I see they got the Air Max 1 on there, they got the Air Forces, but there's not many options on there for you to do with the Nike IDs. Like, do you think they should take it back to the time where they let you pretty much do whatever you wanted to do on ID?
I think they should. It's been a long time since like 2006. That's the last time when they gave you the option you could do anything to the shoe.
Right.
Before they did that bespoke situation, you could do anything. Oh, there you go.
Oh, finally back in, finally in the building, man.
Yo, what's good, Carl?
What's the deal?
It took him 30 years, but he here, y'all. He here.
Oh, man, the best 30 years is here. The best 30 years.
How y'all guys? What up?
Yes, sir.
Everything good, man. Can't complain, man. Can't complain. Yeah, Titus, you did show me your Air Max 1s. I actually like them joints. You did a good job on that design. I noticed they stopped doing Nike LeBrons. Yeah, they took a lot of shoes off of the Nike. They took a lot of shoes off the website when it came to like Nike IDs. The LeBrons are off of there. They just got like Air Max 1s and Air Force 1s, but like really basic options. I feel like they should give a little more. Like patent leather should be an option. It should be an option for patent leather all year round for Air Force 1s. Like I don't understand why y'all take that off. I don't understand that, but Nike's a $1 billion company, so they got it all together.
We're talking about ID now.
ID, yeah.
Oh man, I'm mad they changed the whole dynamics of it. I mean, now it's all geared to like bespokes, spending like $1,000 just to get the type you want.
That's one of my dreams, though, to do a bespoke, though. But I can't see myself spending $1,000 on the shoe.
I bought somebody's bespoke.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it was. I think he gave it for like $550 at the time. Yeah,
really?
Unworn.
What?
He had so many and he didn't want that one. I guess. Yeah.
And he's just letting it fly.
My size too. Hell yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, not even mad at him, man.
Come up.
Definitely a come up. Definitely a come up. All
Definitely.
right, so Air Max Day just passed. What was it on Friday? Right, Friday, right? Air Max
Friday.
Day was here.
Yes, sir.
I
Yep.
ain't even really post nothing Air Max Wave, man. If you know me, you know I got some Air Max, man. People know it's well documented. But tell everybody about the chase y'all had about y'all Air Max 90 bacon. Like, how was it? Like, did it feel like back in the days when we were chasing shoes? Like, did it have that feel to it?
It kind of did. Well, you got G. See how he feel.
It was kind of like a big letdown, but then you just can't take no for an answer type day. Like, the whole day was kind of like weird. It was kind of like rainy in the beginning, then the weather
Right.
broke, kind of similar how the whole chase was with the sneaker.
Right.
Like,
Oh yeah.
started off bad, turned out being good. But, it was funny, like, even from like the night before, doing all the raffles and,
Oh
you
yeah.
know, just to get a whole bunch of no's. So you're like, damn, you gotta put boots on the ground today. Like, my whole plan wasn't even to come out to the city. Like, with the COVID and, Nike don't really celebrate Air Max Day like that no more. Them niggas is all about promotion and no delivery. So, I
Right.
didn't even want to come to the city, but it was like, if I want the shoe that I want, that I like, I gotta go, hustle. And
Right.
that's exactly what a nigga had to do, it wasn't easy, but I had to make it happen, bro. It
You got
was
them
a
done.
lot of
You got
headaches.
it done. You got it done. All right. I got a couple comments over here. A couple people. Benjamin Foe said best Air Max in his opinion are the CB34s with the big teeth. I know we all can agree that definitely that's one of the greatest Air Max basketball shoes of all time. Most definitely. My man Marco said, I remember I caught my pops the Air Max Mr. Fantastics. Yeah, man, classic shoe, man. They see that's a shoe I feel like they should have bought back for Air Max Day. Give us something that we love. I know we love the 90s, we love the bacon 90s, but give us some. Can we get a bunch of different options? We shouldn't have to just go with one shoe. I feel like the whole release should have been like the whole month. Yeah, every week it should have been a dope Air Max dropping every Saturday.
I
feel
agree.
like.
I agree.
Or every Friday, it should have been a dope shoe dropping. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. Nike just, I really think they don't care about the culture, man. They just care about the money.
Yeah,
it's all about the money.
Culture. No, exactly.
It's all about the money.
I mean,
man.
I felt like to me that shoe was definitely a nostalgic shoe. So even though they had other Air Maxes come out, like the Clots and a couple other stuff coming out, but to me that was like the shoe to get, and they should have put out that shoe before Air Max Day. To be honest, that was the shoe I wanted to rock the day of. But it is what it is with this sneaker game. It's either like you have no care for it, no love for it, where it don't matter, so you can skip releases, or you kind of like already mind fucked, wrapped up into like, I always say it's like a toxic relationship. The sneaker stuff is bad for you, but you keep going back to it. You know what I mean? Like, you keep entering these sneaker apps, and no matter how many L's you take, you like your chick left you on red after you done text her a bunch of times, and it's real bad. But I mean, shit, like, I thought it was cool, like, just to even get it, like, to bring it home, and it's in the collection, and I'll rock it on another day. But you're right though. I think Air Max should have been coming out like every day, like every day of March. It should have been a Air Max release. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. Or at least 2 a week. You do one the Friday and Saturday of every week in March.
Yeah, it could have.
You know what I'm saying? It could have been something like that. Whereas everybody gets the opportunity to get some of the classic shoes that's supposed to be dropping. That's how I look at it. I really think they should have did that. There's more than enough classic Air Max shoes that all of us love. That should drop at some point. Them Para Air Max ones, them burgundy joints should be dropping again at some point. Give us a chance to get that. I'll take those over the Bacon 90s all year, every day. Like every day of the year.
Come on, man. That's one of those shoes where it's like a shooting star, like,
Well, give us
that don't never. I mean, I wish it would, but it was limited back then.
And they was
like, it's like almost coming out with the dunk right now. Like
right now,
it would still be hard to get. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? But
definitely.
them niggas Nike. I don't know. Certain people when I say like they should bring back shoes, I feel like they should bring back all the shoes. If they could bring back Jordans 1,000 times over, why not bring back everything else around it? Like, but then I was talking with who was his name? Just Blaze, and he's a big sneaker dude.
Oh, you talking about your brother?
No.
You talking about your brother?
That nigga look nothing like me. Fuck.
Just Blaze.
Just Blaze, man.
And the Blazettes.
Yo, but he got a mean collection.
Nah, he do.
And he was like, I'm like, yo, they should bring back. I was like, they should bring back the first Yeezy. He was like, nah, bro, that's like an iconic shoe. Like, it was for that time. You just had to be there. And then I brought up another shoe to him, and he was like, nah, bro, they should keep it. But then I'm like, they should bring back.
He got all of that shit.
Yeah.
He got all those shoes. So
of
course he's gonna feel like that.
I would like another one. Like, I would like a brand new one. Like, who doesn't want to buy a brand new shoe? Like, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
That's true.
All right, so we got a couple more comments here. Benjamin Foe said Air Force Max, the second ones, the Fab 5 joints. Yeah, them Fab 5 joints is crazy. There's a bunch of different shoes. Man, Nike got so many classic basketball running shoes, man. It's ridiculous, man. Benjamin, the Godzillas, Marco said, Benjamin Foe also said Nike aren't worried about anything else other than Jordan 1s. And he's 1,000% correct.
He's 1,000%. That's real.
We definitely gonna tap into that a little later on in the show. We're gonna tap into that. We gonna unpack that situation. But
yo, Chuck, I got something for you. How come it's March Madness and they don't pay homage to March Madness with the shoes pertaining to
that'd be crazy. Yo, you know what's crazy? That'd be crazy. They could do that. They could do like they could do like a tournament style, and let the people vote. Exactly. And let us see the results though. Let us see the results because y'all did some voting before and we didn't see the results. A lot of those Air Max ones should have won. A lot of that LeBron joint they did on the sneakers app was bullshit.
That was
a lot of those that's what I'm talking about. Like to me, today's
sneaker guy.
Like the people that vote nowadays, I realize I have nothing in common with them. Like it started off with the LeBrons, and I was looking at the results, like what? And then I forgot who did it. Somebody recently did it for Air Max month. I forgot what website or brand. And
that was Jimmy Jazz.
Was it Jimmy Jazz?
Jimmy Jazz,
yeah. And I was looking at the results, like how you pick, and then it shows you which winning, and I'll be like, yo, how? How is the opposite shoe winning? And it's not even about like my preference. It's just like night and day, bro. Like
right.
That's true.
Like a 5411 versus a Brett 11. Like that's the way I see it. Like how are you picking a 5411 Reebok shoe?
Bruh. Wow. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Like when, like he just said, man. Like when that LeBron situation was going down. Yeah. And I'm looking at the results. I'm like, yo, how?
Exactly.
Like how in the world do LeBron hardwood classic shoes lose?
That's bad. That's bad.
Like how?
It's a generation, bro.
It doesn't even make sense to me. Like in my mind, like it does not make any sense to me at all, man. At all, man.
True story.
All right, so I got another question for y'all.
Yes, sir.
How do y'all feel about the state of sneaker culture right now? Like, how do y'all feel about everything that's going on, with the bots and all the other BS that's been going on with sneaker culture? The situation with the lady that works for Nike, her son. How do you guys feel about that?
It's a young man's game, but we connoisseurs and we know how to adjust. But they're actually messing up the love and they messing up the culture because they don't do it for the love. They do it for the money.
Right.
You know? And that's not what it was about when we was out there. We genuinely loved it, and we loved meeting up with each other every Saturday or every Friday night. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can attest to that because I remember our situations going to Nike Town, going to 125th Street House of Hoops,
right.
going to 21 Mercer. You know, making those moves. They don't know that because we didn't have systems to get our shoes. We just got our shoes. You know what I'm saying?
You had to be out there. And you had to be out there. Also, everybody who's watching, man, please hit the like button so we can push this live more out there to the people. Hit the like button. Please give us a thumbs up. But yeah, you 1000% correct, man, what you're saying. Because it's been, I remember like towards the end of, you know, me being out there just picking up shoes at Nike Town. Towards the end, before it used to just be a community of us. Like we all knew
it was
each other.
A community of us.
So plus, if we all out there getting shoes or whatever, as a community, you know the community. Every week you see the community if you're trying to get a shoe every week. Yeah. And then I started seeing new people.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, the game is about to change, man. And I was correct because it definitely changed. It turned into a hustle. And a lot of people's jobs, you know, a lot of people, that's their job to be running out there to try to grab shoes or whatever the case may be. For us, we're collectors, you know, we're collectors first over anything. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? We want the shoe for the toe before, you know, unless it's a shoe that, you know, you don't want. Yeah. Then that's different. That's different. But other than that, it's more, like you said, it's a young man's game, man.
Yeah.
You know,
I feel like this, bro. Sorry to cut you off. I just feel like the times change, you know, the sneaker culture evolves. Like even I remember being young, chasing shoes. Like I wanted stuff like when I was chasing the shoe, I was chasing like holy grails of stuff I really want and never got. Mm-hmm. And that chase was fun. Like that was cool, going to different cities and, you know, finding local shops and all that good stuff, you know, talking on a Nike IS, what was it, ISS back then, Nike Talk?
Yeah, ISS.
You know, yeah, like
shout out to Nike Talk. If you was there, you was there.
Oh yeah, that was
if you was there, you was there.
I was with that moment.
That's a fact.
Forum. I fucking hated the forum. Like I wish we had the technology back then. The fucking forum, like, you know. But it was our only way of communicating, man, you know. And it was dope. But I'm not knocking people who do it for profit. I was one of those people. I come from that. I get it. Like, you know, everything is being resold. Like everything you experience is either resold to you at some way, somehow. So I'm not mad at that. I'm just mad that it's like so much bullshit you got to do just to get a shoe you want. Like, you know, why not make a bunch of them or like do something with these bots? Like, listen, if you got a bot, you running it, you killing it. Listen, that's what it is. But like Nike is like $1 billion company. Adidas are like the $1 billion company. How is it that you got all these people who's supposed to be countering these bots, but you got a 17-year-old with an iPad and that's busting your asses? Like, what the fuck? But it is what it is, bro. Like, you know, if I can't get a shoe, I'll probably have to pay you for resale, and I'm glad somebody got it, but it is, you know, it is definitely a young man's game. Like, if you got nothing but free time, especially if you're living at home, you know, you got it. That's what you can do. Like, you know, it's a new drug game. Like, it's the legal drug game on this sneaker culture. So I'm not mad. Like, I'm just like, let me get my shoe in.
Just keep it pushing, right?
Yeah.
All right, we got a couple more comments. Marco said the Hardwood Classic lost in the first round. Marco also said it's monetary over love, which is very true. A lot of people they they want to gain over the love. You know, they care more about the money than the love of the shoe. Benjamin Fold says it's a lot of squares in the game. Very true. It's a lot of weirdos. It's not to say, people who collect sneakers and stuff like that are bigger than anybody, but it was a select group of people who were collecting shoes. Now it's just people out there collecting shoes because they think that's the cool thing to do.
Yeah.
You know, it's the end thing to do. That's not what it's about. Marco says, I blame the DMPs. I think Marco's talking about the 6 and 11 pack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he pretty much he's blaming the whole thing on that release. And he has an excellent point there too, because I don't really remember anybody selling shoes for more than $100 over retail at that time.
That's true.
Before that DMP pack came out, I don't remember anybody selling shoes over $100 over retail. Benjamin Foe says we used to look up the OGs, but these kids look up the IG. Another fact.
Exactly.
Benjamin Foe, you killing it with the comments, bro. You killing it with the comments, bro, because that's a fact, man. Like it's true, man. They like instead of people looking up to, like Jordan. We seen Jordan actually playing in Jordans.
Yes,
so it's a different feel for us. Like we feel like, man, Mike had those on. He had 40 in those.
Exactly.
I need those. You know what I'm saying? They never even seen Mike playing in these. All they want to do is flip the shoe. So they don't care. They ain't see Mike dropping 60 in the ones in the garden. They ain't see that. They wasn't there. So they can only go off the hype, and that's what it's mainly about.
They don't know what the nostalgic feel is. That's the nostalgic feel,
right?
But you got to also keep in mind too, like most people are probably buying these kicks because they want to look stylish. Like they got that eye to coordinate with it, so they can match it up and look good. Or their favorite rapper has a shoe, or the theme of the shoe. Like it's all different reasons why people buy sneakers. Like one of them is we can recognize is because we saw Jordan wearing it. That was like the iconic shoe. For me, it was like super iconic because I didn't even like any Jordan past 15. Like I didn't like anything. Once he retired in 14, it was like all them shits are trash. After I got older, I appreciated
the 16s. People like the 16s. Yeah, right.
17s came around, but I remember being like diehard Jordan fan where 1 of 14 only mattered. But it's a different time. Jordan's not playing no more, so it's not even about what Jordan played in. It's really about how you can style a shoe together, or how much money you can make off that particular shoe.
Yeah, right. Yeah, 1,000%. Hold on, I got one thing to say, man. Do y'all remember the time? I know y'all remember. Do y'all remember the time when nobody wasn't even wearing Jordans?
I remember. That was
what year was that, Carl? What year was that? Like 06, 07?
Yes, 06, 07.
When nobody wasn't even wearing Jordans.
That's when I was at Volt.
Jordans or Jordan ones?
Retro Jordan.
Retro Jordans,
bro.
Nah,
there was a time,
it was a time frame. It was a small time frame.
They jumped off that lane and they was like, "Yo, Jordan's retros is trash. I can't get." I remember because I was at Volt and I was like, "What the heck y'all talking about,
bro?" Listen, bro. I'm telling you, even when I had my store, like Jordans was always a thing on a Saturday, bro. I don't care what you say.
It was Jordan 1s.
Jordan 1s weren't as popular.
Of course not. Not back then. Not back then. No.
In general, nah, bro. You bugging. There was never a quiet time with Jordans.
I was, bro. I was there.
Fam.
I mean,
strong. Disagree, bro.
I don't know where you was at, man. You wasn't in New York at the time, man.
Bro, I was in New York, bro.
He was in Metropolis.
He was Hollywood on us that year.
In the world,
he was in California for the year.
Listen, everybody knows Jordan, no matter where you at, man. Jordan was popping, bro. Niggas was getting. I'm from the era where you I'm sorry, not even you. I would say, those grandmothers who be in church on Sundays with the big hat, they were getting robbed for buying their son Jordans on that Saturday because it was so in demand back in like 95, 96.
Nah, yeah.
Like
That was the
Jordans were
time though.
always popping, bro.
Nah, bro. It was
bugging,
a small time frame, man. It was a small time frame.
It was a small time frame.
It wasn't a long time. It was very small, but it happened.
Yeah,
it happened.
And what would they rock it, bro? What were
Everything else. All right, so if you think about the time frame, 2006, 2007, that's when everybody was wearing Air Force Ones, Dunks. It was that era. Nobody.
Yes, but they were not wearing Jordans
retro.
though. That's true. They were hotter shoes.
Yeah, they were hotter shoes.
No, but there was never like a timeout where niggas did not cop Jordans on a Saturday though. That never slowed down the money. Maybe it was the hottest shoe, but niggas cop Jordans, bro. Hands down,
Chuck,
bro.
I got another one. When they retro,
hold on. Before you get into that, let me get to these comments real quick.
Copy.
Titus says, I'm 18. I love to wear my sneakers. I wear what I like, and I don't get them for the hype. That's just me. That's how it should be, man. You buy what you like, man. Don't buy into the hype. Benjamin Foe said, white Air Force One lows used to sell out before Jordans did. That's a fact. Marco said, yes, that was around 2003 to 2009. I'm telling you that was a time, Angel. Gee, that was a time. This happened, bro. This happened. Maybe because you Hollywood, you know the people you know. It's different. Like it's different. Like, bro, it was different stuff going on in different places. We're talking about in New York City. We were not wearing Jordans, bro. I'm telling you.
Up in the Bronx, everywhere you go, niggas cop Jordans.
I understand what you're saying. I understand.
And then you can't compare. And then you can't say Air Force Ones sold out fast. That's probably true, but because they were half the price, they were $90. You know,
not back then. At that time, they was like $75.
75.
2006, 2007.
$5, bro. A typical Jordan was running you about $150 back then. That's half the price, of course. And then white on white in the summertime, that's going to move even faster. But bro, you could never say Jordans were like dead. Like nah.
I ain't say it was dead. It was on hiatus for a quick minute.
That's dead to me. If you ain't on the street, you dead.
Word.
We got two more comments. Oh, yo, Carl, don't forget the topic you was about to bring up.
I got you.
Marco said Nike was going crazy with Air Force Ones and Dunks. Yes, that's a fact. I was there. I remember this time. Benjamin Foles said Jordans used to sit in Detroit. They used to sit on shelves in Detroit in 2011 and 2012. Wow. This was a time.
Listen, I'm not saying this. How about this? Let me be very clear. I'm speaking in New York City, 1,000% for a fact, all barrels. Out of state, because I was one of those dudes who used to travel and go to mom and pop stores and find Olympic 7s and 6s on the shelves. You're right. Depending on where you lived at, Jordans did sit. But in New York, no problem. No problem.
All right, Carl, get into your topic.
2007, the penny foam posit penny OG neon came back. And
I remember that.
I attest that when I was in Harlem,
Orange box, right?
Orange box. Everybody and their mama was going nuts over the foam posit, and they wasn't buying Jordans in my store. I was putting Jordans on clearance, bro. I can attest to that. I remember when that foam posit came back. It set the world. It shut
the game down.
Yeah, that royal blue.
And I think the price point was like what was it, 190 at the time?
180.
No drop. It was the most expensive shoe still at that time.
It was the highest expensive shoe, bro. I remember those. Yo, low key fact. I don't know if most people know this, but I've never worn a Jordan in my life. Never worn a Jordan. I know everything about my.
I noticed that.
I touch every Jordan in my.
That's
life.
Crazy. I've never known that.
I've been to Knicks games and I've seen Jordan destroy the Knicks. Being a Knicks fan, it was always hard for me to rock Jordan. Being a Knicks fan, it was difficult for me. So I've never rocked it. What I did rock, Barclays, David Robinson's, Dennis Robertson. Everybody else, bro. Barkley, Bo Jackson's. So when Penny was on the scene,
Yeah.
I rocked those, bro. Like, but I didn't rock Jordans, and it was
Okay.
just like, what can you rock that was hype
Mm.
other than Jordans? And there were other brands like Penny and Barkley, and it was so many other dope joints. I remember when the
Right.
foams came out because from the hood you can rock those. They never crease. You felt like you was getting your money's worth out of that shoe, but it wasn't
Right.
$180, and most niggas who had that were drug dealers.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, man, it was a time. It was a time, man. But but it seems like it's not gonna get back to that. And Jordan Brand is not letting that happen because we know why.
Yeah.
Why do we have to see Shattered Backboard 4.0s? Who asking for that?
Exactly.
I just want to know who's asking for this shit. Like who?
Right.
The masses, the same motherfuckers.
No,
who bought
no.
ones. They
Bruh.
probably going back 5 seasons, and they like everyone sold. Oh, we're gonna do Shattered 5.0, 8.0. You think Shattered's are gonna stop? But like I said, bro, like
It's nasty.
he doesn't
Yes, it
put
is.
these names out. One thing I know for sure, Nike doesn't put these names out. Somehow they get trickled down from a picture to
Yeah,
these
yeah.
blogs, and then
Mhm.
they name it, and then
Yeah.
people run with it like wildfire.
Nah,
They
yeah, of
don't
course, of
call
course.
these shits. Nobody in Nike headquarters say, "Yo, those are the Shatters." No,
Shattered
yeah,
Backboard.
like they're not calling nothing 3.0, nothing. It's just orange, black, white. People
Right.
gonna run with it,
Yeah.
But
and
how
it's
many?
gonna sell. It's gonna
How
sell,
many?
bro.
All right. So my question to the panel is Shadow. Like we need Shadow 2.0s.
No. Oh.
Give the people the shadows.
Yeah.
Give them Shadow
I
ones.
mean,
Give them Shadow ones.
it's
Shadow
not
ones
it's
didn't come
not a
out. It's
bad
been a
color.
while.
Hold on, let me ask you this: you don't like the color?
I don't like ones no more. Period. I hate them all, man. Like I don't want to see no more. They kill it, yo, bro.
Yeah.
Bro. It's so
I hear
bad.
you,
It's so
but
bad.
Chuck, if somebody gives
I
you a pair
understand
of
the
band ones,
business.
you gonna take it away?
Band
I'm
ones is
actually
different
tripping.
though. Band
How
ones
is
are
it different? It's
different.
a one.
That's a
You
difference
just
too.
said
And
you
that's a
don't like
different
one.
era.
Is it
I
not
don't like
one?
ones.
So
All right,
you don't like the new
look.
colors.
No, all right, so if somebody came to me right now, what's the last one that dropped?
The UNCs.
Yeah.
Those
You
shit
want to see?
terrible to me. I would
Really?
never wear those or buy those. If anybody bought it for me, I would appreciate the gift, but
Yeah.
I am not wearing that shoe.
Got you.
Understood. Heard you.
Like, it don't make no sense to me. Like, bro, you mean to tell me that Jordan? And another thing that bothers me about Jordan Brand, it's not just the retro ones. I don't want to see no more 11s on Christmas time either.
Yeah. It's about time they broke that.
You
They
mean to
broke that
tell me?
chain.
You mean to tell me that y'all don't got no other shoes that y'all could drop?
They got
None?
other shoes. They just don't choose to do it.
Come on,
They,
bro.
they, it's
Every Christmas, bro. Like
we're
they will.
conditioned already. It's like
What
people
11?
know.
What 11 is coming back out this Christmas season?
Cool gray.
Cool
Cool
Gray. You
Gray.
think that's gonna sit? Think
Hell
Jordans are
no.
gonna be
I
done?
still got Cool Grays from back in the day.
It don't matter, bro.
Like,
When I hear that talk,
you should have been there.
what's wrong with that?
It
What's
was
wrong with getting a
69
new
million
pair?
pairs of those.
There's people that still
I
got
don't
the
even.
Carmines, but they
Why?
bought the new Carmines
But
because
why?
that new Carmine is looking 10 times fresher than if you kept your old ones in the icebox.
You got a point there. You're making a great point there. But also, what if you're not wearing the Carmines that you got already? What if you ain't wearing the Cool Grays you got already?
That's true.
If you're not wearing them, then there's no reason for you to buy a new one because at this point it's like they're gonna dry up from the glue, and then the day you do wear them, the shoe's gonna fall apart.
Give people opportunity to miss the shoe.
That's true.
Yeah, but my
Give
thing
people the
is like
opportunity to miss the shoe. Let me ask you a question. Right now, right? You, and this is directed to you, G. You are a huge, you like runners. You like all the Air Maxes, right? You love all the Air Maxes, right? So if they didn't come out with the neon green 9.5s for like 10 years, let's say, right? They don't come out with them for 10 years. You miss the shoe. You're gonna want the shoe more when it comes out 10 years later.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
true.
miss the shoe. Yeah, but I'm gonna also. It depends. Like there's steps to that. Like I'm not just gonna miss it. I'm gonna look in my closet and see how
And
does
see,
my last pair look, and if it's tore up
mm-hmm,
and summertime is around the corner like it is now, then of course I'm like,
mm-hmm,
yo, damn, it's getting hot. Shorts. I would like a brand new pair, and if they ain't got it, then yeah, I'm gonna miss it. But at the same time, like some people wear their kicks enough where it's like,
mm-hmm.
it's one and it's done, like bong. They're not gonna
Right.
pay triple the price for a newer pair. So they're gonna be like, oh wow, it's coming back out again. Yeah, I'm gonna buy another one. But I do feel what you're saying. Like there's certain things I feel like give it more time. Like to me, like the up tempo Pippins, the black and white. Like the fact that they brought them back out kind of bothered me because my pair that came out right before it, I'm like they brand new. Like I'm like,
Mm.
why would I buy another one? The Griffies, same thing, brand new. Why would they? But then I can't be thinking about myself. Like I'm sure there are people that either didn't get them the first time, or there are people that messed up their last pair, so they gotta buy the original, so they're happier. I think it's
Right.
just
It's
Nike
business. It's
or it's
business.
business, bro.
Yeah,
They
It's
gotta cater
business.
to everybody. Like I
Right.
know it's not just me. The way I think is not how every other motherfucker think.
Nah, yeah, 1,000%. I agree with that. I agree with that. Everything is about business. Everybody want to make money, but at the same time, you have a culture. You obligated to take care of a culture that you help build. Nike helped build this culture. Be responsible enough to help us move the culture forward. Don't keep
True, but
helping
I
us.
think
Don't hold on. Don't keep doing what you're doing because you in one breath you're saying, oh, we want to combat the resellers, and then in the same breath you're saying, oh, it's a business. Which one is it? It can't be both.
that's
it's a
true.
business. At the
It
end, they
can't be
they
both.
say that no, because they say it's a business. I mean, they want to combat. They want everybody to get it, But at the end of the day, it's a business. Like to me, my experience in the sneaker game, they love the fights. They love the
Right.
hypeness. That
Mm-hmm.
brings them. That's more advertisement. There's a
Right.
reason why there's a camera mostly at every store when they do first come first serves. You think that feed probably isn't getting leaked to somebody from Nike and looking at this like that's what
Yeah.
they want. Like they could have been stopped this a long time ago. They didn't want to because it's business. At the end of the day, it's all about the dollar. So um with that, I think they don't really care more about the original sneakerhead and how they did it back in the 90s, early 2000s. They're thinking
Right.
about these new money, new customers, and they want what they want. So they're gonna keep feeding the masses. They're
Right.
gonna keep doing that. They're gonna drive that one to the fucking ground if it keeps
It's
selling,
already there.
bro.
It's already there, man. The Jordan 1 is in the ground already. It's already there. But unfortunately, all right, look. I did this with Daryl the other day, right? Yo, since 2021 started, there's been at least 10 pairs of ones that came out. We only in March, bro. It's been 3 months.
Yeah, that's true. That's too many.
That's too many. You killing the nostalgia. They're gonna mess around and turn the retro one into the phone posits.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen.
It's halfway
You
there.
know, don't even get me started on phones, bro. I feel like
But
phones are
that's what it's gonna
dead.
be. That's what it's gonna
And
be.
but see, phones are dead. But then lately, there's been talk that phones are gonna come back, and I'm like, no, they're not. Like they don't give us enough time to miss
I'm
it.
to miss it. Not at all. This is what I'm saying. We got to give these shoes a chance to be missed. It has to be a chance to be missed. Like you guys just said, right? Y'all just was on a hunt for Air Max 90 Bacon.
Right.
Why was y'all on that hunt like that? Because y'all missed the release. We ain't gonna talk about. We're not gonna talk about the first time when they came out. They were sitting on shelves. Y'all want to talk about that?
What?
Yeah,
Wait, what?
you don't remember that? You don't
Whoa.
remember that? You see, here we go. All right. When the day of the first initial release, they were sitting on the shelves, and then something happened. And Dave's quality.
Dave quality me on.
There's interviews with this, bro. This is facts. This is not made up shit.
It's in his store, right? The one store, bro.
It's his shoe.
Yeah.
What do you mean, bro?
It was. We
Bro,
didn't have
it's his
social media
shoe.
back then,
Bro, but it
It
don't
wasn't
matter. It's
big.
his shoe.
bro.
It's his shoe.
Most people from Jersey didn't even know about that release.
Bro,
It was like
bro.
a culture thing, and
Let me
the
ask you a
sneaker
question.
culture
Let me ask you a
wasn't as
question.
big as it is now.
When the staple dunks came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
What, was it this big culture that we have now? No,
No,
but it's
no.
so loud.
Wait. What the pigeon dunks,
Yes,
Yeah, the original. Yeah.
the original, so loud.
bro?
Oh, here we go.
It
Now
was
we gonna make
huge.
it.
That wasn't huge.
Exactly. Yeah, but what I'm saying is though, it's his shoe. If they're not selling the Dave quality meat, they ain't selling nowhere.
But it was different.
What you
You're
mean,
talking
bro?
about the Air Max crowd versus the dunk community versus, it
Okay,
was a
all
big
right, I'll
thing.
give you. Okay,
And it was,
okay.
to me, there were two different times when that came out. Like that to me, it was in the paper, bro. Like there was like a big hype
It
behind
was
the pigeon.
1000%. It was crazy. It was a crazy time. But what I'm saying is though, like for the 90s or whatever, for the bacon 90, right? When that shoe dropped, it wasn't as big. But now today is as big because the nostalgia and everything else of the shoe being missed.
That's
That's
true.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's
Nike,
true.
Nike and Jordan Brand is not giving these shoes a chance for that to happen.
That's true.
Like right now in the comments, right? Benjamin Foe said the Air Max Neons has came out 4 times since 2010. He is correct. They bring them out all the time.
That's true.
He is correct. They just keep dropping them and dropping them. At some point, people like us, we can't keep buying the 95s, the Neons. I got about 5 pairs. My whole life, I probably bought 10 pairs of the same shoe. At some point, you're gonna be like, come on, bro, I'm not gonna keep buying this shoe. I already have 10
But then
different pairs.
you gotta ask yourself this: like, all right, should Nike make a whole abundance of pairs, therefore everybody will get a chance to get it, or should they continue the way they do and put out pairs at each store and release, let it sell out? Some people get it, some people won't. But then the next time they come out, those who didn't get it the last may have a better chance, and vice versa. So, I mean, I'm not mad for re-releases. Don't get me wrong; they shouldn't do it. There's certain releases I wish that would only happen maybe once a year, versus once a week or once a month. Like, that shit gets irritating. But I feel like 95s you can never get enough. Like Air Force Ones, bro. How
Yeah.
many times we buy that shoe? Like that shoe was like a fucking a pair of socks. Like,
Yes.
White on white
but
Jones?
people buying it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, that makes sense. You got a point there. You making some great points. But I just feel like, man, like just stop with the ones, man. Take a year off, man. Leave the ones alone. Do us a favor and
It's
leave
weird
them
though.
alone.
I see more people buying ones and from the stores and offer people whatever, but I don't see a lot of people really rocking them. You see people
Yeah, 'cause
here
they're
and
not
there,
being
but
they're not being
really
rocked.
being worn.
No.
I'm
They're
like,
being resold. They're being
Yeah.
resold.
Definitely.
They're being resold.
Say
How much a pair of Mocha ones go for right now? Mocha ones.
Mocha Ones.
Mocha ones right now is going for. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. Mocha ones is
500
going
right
for
now.
probably even more than that, bro. Let's look up. We gonna go on
It's a,
StockX
like,
just to see. Let's just see. Mocha.
to me, I think the blue looks stand out more than the mochas, but I don't know. This is my opinion. Like I saw somebody
Look,
the other day.
look at these prices, bro. This is outrageous, bro. A size 8 in the mochas right now is $499, 8.5, $494, 9.5, $500. Bro, this is ridiculous, bro. This is ridiculous, man. Like this is ridiculous, man. It has to stop at some point, man. I just wish that because I love OG retro ones, man. Like Brags, Shadows. I love shit like that, man. But Jordan, you got so many classic, iconic shoes. You don't got to keep doing this to us. We don't have to see the retro one all the time, man. Dig in that vault and give us some of that heat, man.
Yeah.
Think about it. Y'all too, right? Y'all like ones.
Yeah.
Y'all do. Like y'all have ones. Y'all like ones.
Mm-hmm.
And I think y'all like that style of shoe. and that's cool. But there are so many Jordans that they have in the vault that they could bring out, but it's not popular like the one. So I
Yeah.
mean, they'll eventually put out other Jordans, but they'll never stop the ones because that is like the go-to, like that's the money maker. Like
That's the bread and
twos,
butter.
think about it. When's the last time two's been retro? And how often were they retro? And when do they ever sell out? Never, never, almost never. So it's like,
Underrated shoe.
why
But
would they keep putting that out, even though that shoe haven't been retroed in a minute? And I'm sure
Yeah.
people miss it, but it's just
yeah,
not a popular shoe. Just like the Jordan 10s, it's just certain
mhm.
shit they probably in tune with. Like, okay,
But I
we
gotta
got
ask you this
1,000
question.
colors we could keep putting out because
I gotta
people will
ask you
buy
this.
it.
I gotta ask you this question. Like you just said, like maybe like earlier in the conversation, you said that nobody wasn't buying retro ones back in the days. They had to make they had to make this shoe popular. So why can't they do this for other retros?
That's true.
If you gotta make if everything is about marketing. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna market something, it needs to be marketed to to wherever, like whatever you want it to be marketed to. If you want it to be marketed to the real sneaker collectors, whatever you want it to be marketed to, whatever.
You know
But you
what?
have to go.
You know what I was gonna say, Chuck and G. Nike lost touch with the consumer because they basically, like, when they do a shoe or a silhouette, they're aiming at a different audience. You know what I'm saying? Because you could tell when you look at the shoe. Because most of the shoes, because I buy shoes 24/7. Most of the shoes are defective, bro. Like real talk. So that
Mhm.
shows you right there that they don't care. So they're gonna until the people that really buy shoes say something, then it'll change. But other than that, nobody's saying anything. They're just going. It's like we go to Coney Island every weekend to get on a Cyclone. I'm not gonna get off the Cyclone because I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I love the
Right.
ride. That's the same mentality that Nike has when it comes
Mhm.
to the silhouettes. You
Right.
know? That's
No,
all I
you're
want
right,
to say.
Carl. You're right.
Great point.
I think your point is true. I think though, like even with their defectiveness of the sneakers they put out, all the
Yeah.
defects.
Mhm.
Let's go back to the Carmine Sixes, which came out
Yes.
like a month ago, right?
You
Yes.
talking about the
Why
strawberries?
wouldn't right with the red bottoms? So some people probably have a problem with that, but
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think there was enough voices out there to be like where Nike heard them, where they was like, okay, we're gonna do better. Like most
Yeah.
people bought them and didn't give a fuck. People, and then
Yes.
Nike saw those fights at Nike Town and wherever, and they was like, yo, they really want this shoe, defect and all. Like, you think when they see stuff like that and they see the numbers and they see the stores they're sold out, that they're gonna be like, you know what? Let's waste time and make it perfect. No, they're just gonna keep pushing out another shipment of
Yep.
bullshit, and people, we gonna keep eating it. So we may
Yeah.
hold it. Some may be like, yo, I'll hold my dollar and not spend
Yeah.
one Nike until they get it right. But at the same time, I don't think it's enough of us to hold our dollar for them to listen and reach
Yeah.
the ears that need to be heard.
Right.
So it's like,
Right.
I think the hype is just too big. The
Yeah.
hype is so big, bro. It looks over everything important, like anything that matters. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy the way hype is like overkill.
Right.
That's so true.
Yeah. 1000% correct, man. It's just so much, man. It's so much, and that's what's gonna make this whole live thing that we doing dope, man. Because it's so much stuff we could tackle and touch on, man. Because it's in the sneaker community it's so much going right, but
Yeah.
there's also a lot going wrong
Yeah.
that nobody's talking about and nobody's really bringing to the forefront.
That's true.
It's a lot going wrong, man. At the end of the day, man, it shouldn't be like it's no reason in the world, right? It's no reason in the world, and I know we can all agree to this. It's no reason in the world that preschool shoes should be to like people reselling preschool shoes. What is that?
I was so shocked at that. I was like, wow.
Like, why are you reselling preschool shoes?
Listen,
infant
bro,
shoes.
there's
Come
a
on,
market
bro.
for it.
Oh
It's
man.
been, I mean,
That's
I've been seeing it. I've been seeing it every 11 release. I've seen
terrible.
it back then, but it's been like that. But you know, you got to figure like I don't blame
Preschool
people
shoes
to
is for the
find a
kids, though.
hustle.
It's for the
Yeah, I hear you,
kids.
bro, but I don't blame people finding a hustle on anything. Like if people willing to pay for it, they're gonna do it. They're gonna snatch it up.
That's true.
You know what I mean? If people are not
So,
gonna be
all
like,
right.
I'm
All right.
not
So I have a.
paying double the price for a preschool.
All right. So I have
You
a
know what I
question for
mean?
you.
They ain't gonna do
There's
it.
no, there's no, there's no, there's no integrity with this. There's no integrity. You're taking shoes away from kids who want shoes. They wear preschool sizes, bruh.
I hear you, but
Like there's no integrity.
it's not
If you're,
even
if you're, if you,
I think it's more about the dollar, bro. If Nike's
Yeah.
about the dollar, the person who's buying that shoe from Nike is about the dollar, bro. They're not taking a shoe from a bearless foot child. Like there are other brands. But
Yeah.
if you
oh, now
want
it's
the hype shoe, then that's really on you as the parent. Like, you know, that's not the reseller who was be able to provide it or have it. Like they
Yeah.
ain't taking all the shoes. They just taking that powder blue one in a
all right,
size 3.
right. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right. So let's get to the comments, man. Marco said Jordan Brand should show some retro twos some love. I agree.
I
No, we
agree
all
on
agree
that.
there, man. Some dope. It's some dope. You know, the black and chrome retro twos would be crazy right now. If they drop right now, it'll go crazy.
I think twos are horrible. I fucking hate twos. There's a reason why them shit don't sell.
Not all right. So look, not all the colors. Not all the colors.
The only two I think would sell would be the Carmelo blue and yellow, white, blue and yellow. That's the only one.
Those just came out. Those just
they
came out.
tried,
Those just
bro.
came out. Yeah, they just came back. Yeah, they
Yeah,
didn't do,
like those
they
are the
didn't do
only
too
ones
well.
that sell. They didn't. Oh
Nah,
man, they starting playing it do well. That's not a good sign, bro. That's definitely not a good sign. I feel like twos will end up in the outlet anyway, so they should just put twos.
You mad?
Starting
You violating the twos right now, yo. If you love the twos, leave it in the comments. He's going crazy on the twos right now. He's wilding on the twos. Benjamin Foe said they did take a break on the retro threes. Yes, I remember that they did take a break on the retro threes and came back and they were still booming.
Yeah.
Yes, like a year. Benjamin Foe says one thing about hype, it always dies. Then he says he has a question for the panel. If people had to do in-person transactions, no StockX, no GOAT, would prices be this high?
No, it wouldn't.
They would be. I don't think they would be.
No, it wouldn't.
They wouldn't be that high. They'll be
It's
scared.
a lot of factors. It's a lot of factors. Like you know, if there was no Flight Club, would people want the high? You know, because Flight Club was one of the first. eBay and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, nowadays you got so many platforms.
Yeah.
It's just the changing of times. I always ask myself that question, like, if there was no StockX, would people be that serious? Like, even going back with the Jordan 2s, I think they're trash.
Right.
But let StockX ask for the high for some fucking 2s. Then the hyper 2s will be fucking going again. Let Travis Scott put out
I was just about to get into that. I got a question.
2s will be going out the fucking wazoo.
Right, I got a question for that. So, what do y'all think? So what do y'all think when Nike or Jordan Brand want to make a shoe hot again? They let Travis Scott or some other high price, Off-White or somebody, they let them come out with the shoe to get the shoe hyped again. Do you think that's something that they should be doing, or should we be letting these shoes get hot organically like they did back in the days?
I feel the shoes should be organically hot, automatic. They didn't need the push from an artist or celebrity.
Right.
Mike was Mike. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Facts.
But I guess they're kind of changing with the times, which is understandable. But to me, Travis Scott is trash. Like his whole style is chump, bro. Like, so I can't attest to the young guys or what have you. You know what I'm saying? I don't own his stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't care to own his stuff.
Right. Yeah, I agree. Same here. The only Travis Scott shoe I have the 4s. I have the 4s.
Gotcha.
I thought the 4s were dope.
I want to hear what Superman got to say.
He knows what he's doing, though. We got to give
I
it to
think
Travis Scott. We got to give it to him. Travis Scott knows what
he's
he's doing.
definitely
He's a part of
one
the
of the
culture.
hottest.
He's a
He's
part of the
definitely a
culture.
part of the culture. Like he's a sneakerhead himself.
Yeah,
like,
you could tell. You could
you
tell
know
by
what
how
I
he
mean? Like
designed the shoes.
he likes
He knows what he's
sneakers.
doing.
And think about it, if you were in his position, you'd be doing the same thing. Nike came
But-
at you, or Jordan came at you with that
But
offer.
A1, all my sneakers ain't gonna be doodle brown, bro.
It may not be doodle brown, but trust me, even if it's the best looking thing you think, there's going to be a critic out there that don't like it. Believe me. You know what I mean? And I'm sure he has
That's true.
critics too. But the hype, like I'll go back to the hype again. That
Yeah.
oversees everything. Like whack,
Right.
ugly, whatever. Hype is just what it is. He's one of
That's
the
true.
hottest rappers. You know, he got fucking the Kardashian as his
Yeah.
baby mother. Like, come on, like he's untouchable right now. Like, you know, it's just to me. I say that to say like only him would bring back twos. You know what I
A1,
mean?
A1.
Nah,
This is what it is.
I don't agree.
When
Give Wale a shoe.
he's
Give
right,
Wale a
Chuck,
two.
Chuck is right. Wale's supposed to be in that category.
He's supposed to. Wale. Let's be real. Wale's supposed to be
Wale
the
was
category.
supposed to been. He should
He's
have
supposed to
been
be
in
the
that.
category.
Wale should have
Yes.
had his own composite. Let's not go. Let's go back. Like Wale
But
should
how?
have been. And
Why?
had his
Why
phone.
doesn't he? Why? What happened? You can't talk to your peoples. Like,
Listen, bro, I don't know. Maybe he wasn't big enough artist. Like to me, he was for more in tune with the culture. He wasn't mainstream enough. Maybe that's the way Nike's looking at it. Like who's more mainstream enough? Like Kanye,
Yeah.
Eminem. Like you got to look at all these people that go after. Like it's hard to say like they're going after like the typical, you know, non-mainstream rapper.
okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I mean, but, you know, it's crazy.
Marco says the brands are more with the artists collabos than athletes. That's another point. Yeah,
That's a good fact.
That's a good fact because if you look at it, it's not a lot of athletes getting shoes that's actually making noise like that, and
That's
they're not
true.
actually getting no dope designs like they did back in the days.
Look what they did to KD. It did him dirty.
Yeah, man. They got to get. It's just like they got to just come up with better. They got to get better designers, man. A lot of the options and stuff that they have now. A lot of that stuff wasn't available in the 90s and stuff when they were coming out with all these iconic basketball shoes.
Yeah.
And now you mean to tell me now they can't do that? Benjamin Foe says Travis Scott is a safe rapper. White parents accept him, so like you gravitated towards him. It was a smart move. Yeah, it's a smart business move for sure. And on top of that, he kind of have a pulse on the culture also because for him to design a lot of these shoes that he's designing, he definitely came out with some dope collaborations. I was a big fan of the Air Force One that he came out with. I was a big fan of those. I thought those was dope. I like the 4s. The 6s were okay. You know?
Nah, I like the dunks more.
The dunks was fire.
I thought his dunks was
fire.
I feel like those sixes were dope. Like the colorway, everything about it, from the colorway to the side pocket, the glow in the dark. So I was a huge fan of that. You know what I mean? Like I give it to him. Like I don't know if it's just him being the rapper who did it, or he just has a mindset. Like he definitely has some pretty dope shoes. The ones are definitely not my favorite, but because of the hype on ones, shit'll go out the roof, bro.
How do you feel? How do you guys feel about the collaboration on collaboration? Like when they do two collaborators and they bring them together, like they supposed to be coming up the Travis Scott fragment ones. Like what is that about? You see, this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm having mixed
hype
feelings.
on
It's hype and there was no creativity with the shoe. Like with
There
the
is
color,
none.
the shoe, the style. It's like, what the hell? That's what they do?
Don't it remind you of like a race jacket, a race car jacket with mad different logos, just
like
putting
back
it
in the
all over
days?
you, like
The back in the day style.
Yeah.
Like just you don't need all that. Don't like if it was a fragment shoe, it would sell.
Yeah.
If it was a Travis, it would
Right.
sell. I guess
Now they put the two together.
They're just and then you know what kills me, bro? These type of shoes, like we see the images, we see what's coming out, and then you just gotta come to grips like we're never gonna touch this shoe. Like it's just not gonna
That's
happen
facts.
to the
Right.
average
That's
Joe
facts.
unless you get super lucky or you're about to pay the
Yes.
super high.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
man, it's true.
That's
It's
true.
true, man. It's true.
You know what I noticed though, like as far as the sneaker culture goes, I think this is part of it. I think that it changed where it was at one point geared to basketball
Mm-hmm.
styles, basketball athletes. Now it's more like geared to rappers or
Mm.
skateboarder type. You know, if you think about it, what's popular: dunks, Jordan ones, like less more basketball type. It's
Mm-hmm.
more
Yeah.
like that silhouette. It's that's the way the culture is. That's where people are dressing. Like,
Right.
anywhere from the white boys in Beverly Hills to a nigga in Detroit. Like they got on some type of like fitwear. Like our fit was from baggy basketball sneakers to like regular fit jeans
Right.
in a dunk Jordan 1 type shoe. So I think,
Like that has a lot to
that's
do with
also
it.
changed too. That's where the
Mm.
game is right now. So when you say ones are gonna go away, they won't, bro. They're gonna keep ones and then they're gonna keep elevating it, like the way they got Jordan 1 zooms and
Right.
other shit like that. Like they won't get rid of it. Mids are gonna be bigger than ever. Like mids in a year or two is going to be like the Jordan ones, how they are now. Like the colors that have been coming out, certain people feel like if they hold on to them, they're going to
Yeah.
jump up to the $500-$600 price range.
It's
So
possible. It's
mids
possible.
mids are not even safe anymore, bro. Like I know
Yeah.
motherfuckers who are outside the fucking Foot Locker stores every day. Like
They
if
gotta get
if
the
it was the
mids.
way we chilling how we used to chill in front of bodegas and chill out,
Right.
niggas is
Right.
chilling in front of Foot Locker like, oh, I think they put out some new mids and it's just what it is, bro. Ones will
Exactly.
never go away, bro. It
Nah, they
just
never
won't
going nowhere.
happen
I got.
unless
I got a
unless
question.
unless the style changes. Like people change the way they look.
Yeah, I got a question for y'all, man. All right, so like, what is their release that you guys are looking forward to?
Mm.
Like a shoe. I know my shoe. I'm looking forward to. I'm really looking forward to the Lightning Force. I'm really looking forward to those. I need those.
That's a hard one. Damn, so many joints. Uh,
Or did it already come out? Like the shoe of the year that you feel like is going to be the shoe of this year. Did it already come out? You guys already seen it? Like what's something y'all looking forward to? Like I said, I'm waiting for them Lightning Force. I need those Lightning
I've been,
Force.
to be honest with you, Chuck, and it's not on the list, but it was supposed to be the Tim Duncan Foam Posit Max. It was
Yeah,
supposed to
but
come back.
what happened to that traction? I remember people talking about that. What happened to that traction? It like went away, like disappeared again.
They
I
saying
think it's
that
still no, it's still coming out. Like
okay.
I definitely seen it. I seen samples. It's definitely coming out. Like I know that. As far as the release date, they keep changing, but I know
Is
for a
Travis Scott
fact
getting a
it's
pair?
coming out. Huh?
Are they doing a collaboration with Travis Scott or something? That's what
If
they
they
waiting for.
did, then what? I mean, you just bringing the L on yourself. You mentioned the world. You mentioned the word, Travis. That's just automatically sorry you did not win. I don't want to see that nigga with it.
L
Come
trains for
on.
everybody. L trains for everybody.
Yeah, everybody
That's
is
why
gonna
I'm
be
kind of glad the nigga didn't wear no bacons this week. Like it would have made it even harder for me to get. Like if the nigga
Mm-hmm.
Travis had some bacon Air Maxes, I'd have been like, oh great, now the shoe's even worse. I
Now
can't
it's
even
super
get this
hot.
shoe now.
It's super hot now.
Yeah.
Yo, you saw what Travis wore? Nah, let's see.
What you got, G? What's your shoe? What's your shoe that you looking forward to coming
I
out this
mean,
year?
I agree. I think the Tim Duncans, but oh, the only thing I'm excited for, like I'm taking a little hiatus from sneakers, so I only buy like certain things here or there. There's a couple
Mm-hmm.
Air Maxes that I was looking forward to, like the clots and the bacons, and then the Tune Air Max, the cockroach bronze.
Oh yeah,
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah,
classic.
yeah.
Everything else, I mean, it's mostly for y'all Jordan heads, bro. It's a lot of good Jordan coming out. So,
Yeah, don't put us. Don't say yeah. Don't say yeah, man.
listen, Jordan heads, man.
Come on, man. Don't
Embrace
say
it,
yeah,
man.
man. Like
It's not a
I'm
bad thing. Embrace it, man.
nah, man. If it's up to me, they can come out with Air Max, like OG Air Max ones for the rest of the year with me, and I'll be happy.
Listen,
Yo,
man.
Chuck,
I'll take
Like I'll be.
any
Chuck,
Air Max that catches my eye by.
Chuck A1. I think they kind of mashing the Carolina blue colorway.
They
did-
killing that. Oh, they
Yeah.
pushing that to the ground.
They mashed
That's
it,
the-
man.
They killing that color, man. They
That blue is tough though. I ain't gonna front that.
No,
it's always
definitely
been
is.
tough though. It's always been tough.
It's
always
tough
been
color.
tough. Why now do they decide to capitalize on it so much though? Like why now? This is the color that we're gonna come out 5,000 color retro ones
Because
for.
you
Like,
know why?
no.
They done ran the fucking red and black that y'all
Yeah.
niggas buy
Okay.
1,000
Okay.
times too much. So
Stop.
you know what? Give blue its time. I ain't even mad at it. That blue is.
What about
shit
navy
is like
blue though?
navy
What
blue
about
is
navy
too.
blue?
Like I like
Navy blue is next.
I mean, they only get a couple navy, like navy
Yeah.
ones and the navy threes. Can't go wrong with that navy.
You can't go wrong with navy. Period. I just feel like they should do more navy blue shoes. Period. Overall.
Yeah.
I feel like they should do more yellow. Me personally.
That's gonna be in
yellow.
August. They got yellow ones and
Yeah, I know
yellow
that
falls.
pollen. That pollen looking real Wu Tang. It's like the
Hell
You,
yeah.
you hear this shit? like, do you
but
hear this?
Chuck, you not fucking with them yellow and black ones?
No, man. Like, bro. Honestly, bro, I'm done. I'm
you.
off the retro one wave, bro.
listening.
I'm gone, man. I'm so far gone.
I don't know.
I'm disgusted with it.
Whoever's
I'll take
listening
the
to
force. I'll take
I
the
don't
force.
believe
Give
this
me
nigga
the lightning
right
force.
I don't
I'm
believe
telling
this
you,
nigga
man.
right here,
Bro,
bro.
I don't buy retro. yo, honestly, the last retro one I bought was.
Oh, you know what? What I'm excited about is the South Beach LeBron. I'm very excited about that.
Oh yeah,
Very
yeah.
excited.
I definitely need another pair of those.
That's a nice gem
I
right
need
there.
that.
That's a nice gem.
I still haven't worn my OGs.
Oh.
See, this is what I don't get. Like,
But it's not my fault. Though. It's not
why
my
would
fault.
you wait? See, it'll go back to what
I
you
don't
talking
have nothing
about
to wear
earlier,
with it,
bro.
bro.
It don't
have
what you
nothing to wear.
mean, my
I
nigga.
don't have nothing to wear with it. I'm not
My
gonna
nigga,
store those
don't
on shit just
matter.
to prove a point.
We
I already
passed
proved
that.
point.
We already
Exactly.
passed. No, we passed the matching the hat to the socks and the shoe. I think we passed that stage already.
All right, so
You put that
let me ask you a
shoe
question.
on.
Let me
put
ask
that
you a
shoe on.
question.
The shoe's supposed to stand out by itself. It's not
It
supposed
does.
to match the tee
It does.
to
It
the
does.
this and that. The shoe is
does.
iconic.
That's
Yes.
all
Wear
great and
that
everything.
shoe. Why you would wear that shoe?
How many
That's coming
shoes you
back.
got that you haven't worn?
A few. Not a lot, but a few.
No, what's a few? What's a few?
I would say about 5 or 6.
And what are those shoes?
Couple Air Maxes. I mean, nothing that. The only thing that I regret.
We all got
was
shoes
a
that we
pair of
haven't
LeBron.
worn.
No. They
We
were
all
still
have
like
shoes
relevant.
that we haven't worn.
Whoa, let's get it twisted.
Them shits is all.
That-
Wait,
that South
you're telling me
Beach-
you're telling me the
Beach,
South
when it
Beach,
came
the
out.
South.
When did the South Beach come out? 2000 7, 5?
No.
Nah, it was later. That was what I think it was 12.
Like 2012, 13, maybe.
Yeah, 2012, 2013.
So we got 10 years, brother.
2000, late
There's not a
2012.
shoe. There's not a shoe in my closet I haven't worn within a year or two span. We're talking about 10 years.
I got mad
with
shoes
you,
like
bro.
that though.
Bro, 10 years?
I
would
got
be
some
tight.
I got cement threes from 2000. What was the release before the last one? The black cement threes?
That was this is 2018. I think that was 2011.
11? Yeah. I got a pair of those I haven't worn.
I don't get that, bro. I done preached.
I just
know
got mad
you done
shoes,
heard me.
bro. Like, what do you want me to
Bro,
do, bro? Like, I can't wear everything. Like, what do you want me to do, bro? Like, you should. If anybody should know.
I know. You done heard me voice my opinion about shoes past 10 years. If you don't wear it, the glue dries. You wear it, the shoe fall apart.
Dry rot. Dry
Ain't no
rot.
dry rot. I try them on and I wear them in the house.
Nice.
It's very tight. Yo,
Taking up
bro.
space.
I'm wearing them. I'm wearing them this. I'm
Taking
wearing
up
them soon.
space.
I'm wearing them soon.
You wearing them soon? You gonna wear them to pick up the new one? Why it fall apart? You gonna be like, oh, I gotta put the new one on.
That's
My
a
old
fact.
shit falling apart.
Yeah. That's how you gotta do it. I need to wear them though. I've been trying to wear them, but I love this shoe so much. It's like I don't want to wear them and mess them up.
I hear you, bro.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is. I love that shoe.
The worst
One
feeling
of my favorite
for
shoes of all
anybody,
time.
because that happened to me, is to not wear
God
something.
forbid. That's never happened to
and
me.
then
I
they
never wore a
retro.
shoe and they came apart. That's never happened to me.
Nah, that's happened to me a few times.
So what
I
y'all,
bought like an
what y'all,
OG and
what y'all saying? Nothing is safe.
Oh,
nothing.
nah.
You gotta wear. You gotta buy the wear though. Why not? I mean,
Because
why
the way they retro and stuff now,
Yeah.
fuck around. 6 months from now, we have bread ones out this motherfucker again. The way they retro shoes now, you kidding me? Man,
Exactly.
you mess around, man. You mess around and you'll see what's the shoe that just came out last year. You mess around and see something that came out last year
Exactly.
coming out again this year.
That's true.
Come on, man.
Wow.
It's like you can't like what it is with with Nike. They paying attention. They know what people will buy.
Yeah.
And they know what people won't buy, but they know the resellers are buying. Just drive the price up.
Exactly.
They know people ain't trying to those Steph whatever those fives that just came out. They know ain't nobody checking for those.
Yeah.
Them joints ain't even moved like that when they came out a couple years ago.
Yeah, but there's different times.
But the reseller,
different
the
times,
reseller era is bigger. So what the reseller does, they grab the shoe
but you know
and they
why
raise the stock up. The stock going up.
Yeah.
But it's not even a reseller, bro. It's not it's the people that want the shoe. If there weren't a demand for the shoe from people wanting to wear it, no reseller would buy it, bro.
Oh, G, no.
Yo, bro.
I can't agree. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I don't agree before you get into your story. I'm gonna tell you why I don't agree with you. Because people don't buy shoes that they like. They buy shoes that they see cost money and has hype on them. So if somebody buys a shoe, like let's say for example, right now, right? Nobody was checking for them fives at all, right? But from what I'm hearing, me and Carl had a conversation. He said they sold out everywhere. So what that means to me, that resellers all around everywhere was picking this shoe up, and the price is only gonna go higher.
Yeah.
They
control the market.
That's true.
The reseller controls the market, bro. You bugging.
All right, that's possible. One factor to it, but people are not spending. That shoe's not flipping that big. I mean, I haven't checked the numbers, but I don't think that shoe's going that much. I think people are just got their stimmy money, they just it's a new Jordan, and it got blue, and right now anything blue Jordan seems like it's what people want. Summertime coming, Easter is coming. Easter
you telling me
coming. So
you telling me right now?
New Easter shoe. It's a lot of different factors. That's
you
not the go-to shoe to make $300 off. You're not gonna make
you telling me right now. You telling me right now, right? That these Stealth fives, like I'm gonna give you a whole price. I'm gonna give you a full size price right now, bro. For a size 8, $273, 8.5, $276, 9, $275, 9.5, $284, 10, $278, 10.5, $280, etc., right? Why, bro? There's no reason in the world. That shoe should be costing that much.
That's
Period. There's no reason.
That's true.
What's retail on them? What's retail on the shoe?
$190 plus tax.
$190 plus tax. There's no reason in the world.
Wait, hold on. Let's break this down. You said you're looking at the buy price or the sell price or the buy price?
Sell, buy, whatever. The sell price is what the resellers put, right? Okay. The buy. I mean, I'm going off the buy.
Yeah, the buy. So you're looking at average price about $250, $260.
No.
Size 8, I'm looking at $250. $255. The
No,
shoes are
what you
$190.
looking at? Okay,
I'm looking at this
you're looking at this. You're looking at the sell.
What
Okay,
people are willing to pay for this shoe. So if I had the
right.
shoe and I clicked on it, this is
Mhm.
how much I get paid. So bung, let's say a size 8. I sell it. I'm only gonna get back $250 minus their fees. I'm getting $222. I just paid $190
I get
plus
what you're
tax.
saying.
That's two. That's not even no money, bro. Like I
Yeah,
don't
but
think people.
but a lot of resellers don't even care if they making money. They care about the nostalgia of the people thinking that they the dude that get all the shoes.
Yeah, but that's a
Exactly.
different argument, though. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that
All I'm
people
saying is
are
all I'm saying
buying it.
is
The customers are buying
right,
the shoe because
right.
that's just what it is. They're not buying it because Travis Scott had it. They really just
No,
buying it because I think it's just the new Jordan.
bro, that shoe
Exactly.
is not a shoe that anybody should be striving to get or anything like that. It's not a
I
crazy shoe.
agree.
It's not a crazy shoe. It should be sitting
It's
on the
not.
shelf where it belongs.
That's how it was before. It was on sale. Back when last time it came out, that
Mhm.
type of stealth shoe was on sale. Like
Mhm.
you could find that anywhere, but it's different. Like I said, the times just
It's a different
changed, bro.
time. I
It's
agree.
different times,
Yeah,
people.
different times have changed. I agree, but the reseller, they be hyping up the prices on a lot of these shoes, man.
Yeah,
A lot of these shoes, bro.
that's
I
true.
mean,
You know what I'm saying? They
it's-
raised the price. They raised the price on the shoes, man.
I mean,
Like, look, it's the truth. It's factual.
I
This
don't
is
know.
facts.
Yeah, but
Facts here.
you saying the reseller made
They
the
control
price
the
of what
market. They
$250?
control the market. The reseller
think they're
controls
a
the
part
market
of
of the
it.
shoes, bro.
Yeah,
They're
I
a
don't
major
think
part of
they're
it.
the whole thing. No, I don't think so. I think there's bigger factors behind the scene that control the market. The fact that many pairs are being pushed into stores,
Right.
and then don't get it twisted. This is not the last time you're going to see the shoe. There's a lot of stores that didn't
know.
receive their pairs. There's a lot
Exactly.
of stores that's going to get this shoe again and again
Exactly.
and again. It could be
Mhm.
in the warehouses. Remember, the whole breakdown is it's not like these are coming from Nike factories straight into the Foot Locker storage.
Mhm.
I mean the Foot Locker stores. Remember, Foot Locker, I believe, or certain brands, certain companies have a big storage where they keep their stuff in and then they put it in the stores little by little. So, I don't think they're going to sell them all at the same time, but they're not going forever. So the price is
Right.
probably going to come down once you see the next restock.
That's
Okay.
true.
All right, so we got a couple comments here. Marco says Wu-Tang ones are coming.
Yeah.
South Beaches, I'm getting myself another pair. Benjamin Foe says, I'm like that. My Barry Sanders joints. I love them joints. Yeah. There's certain shoes you just love and don't want to wear, man. You just love them that much. Benjamin Foe says, I think Foot Locker or Nike is behind it. They set the price high on StockX before the shoe even comes out to hype the shoe up, which makes a lot of sense, man. There's always some type of factor that goes into a price of a shoe, a resale price of a shoe.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is it's not solely on a reseller. Like, it's different factors, bro. That's why I was telling you about the amount of pairs being put out initially.
No, yeah,
It's all that. Reseller is just getting what they can on a shoe, on how limited the quantity is. Like,
Right.
it's hard to get. It's supply and demand at the end of the day.
If you guys are just coming in, I see a couple people just came in. Please hit that like button, please.
Nice.
If you're new to the live, man, we just chopping it up about some shoes and everything like that, man. But yeah, man, anything you guys want to, say, any last topics you guys want to talk about before we end this live? We've been on for like an hour, almost an hour and a half. I pretty much have my little cheat sheet here. I got all my questions off. G, what's up, man? You got something you want to talk about?
You don't be quiet, man.
Cat got his tongue down.
Tell the
Cat
world, baby. Tell the world.
Who, me?
Yeah, you got anything like any
man.
topic you want to bring up? Anything you want to talk about
I
before
feel
we
like
end the
I
live?
was talking a lot already.
You got some bacons, Tom. You got some bacons. Some bacons.
Oh, wow.
There's some
Very
bacon.
expensive, Carl. How
Some
much you
bacon.
paid? It was real expensive, Carl.
What's the
Bacon.
retail?
How much you paid?
What's the resale number on those right now?
They ranging from 250 to 300. I paid nothing. Thanks to Sweet Chick. They gave me a free pair.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
All because of the love of my brother G. My brother G right
Shout
there.
out, shout out to Nas, man. Shout out to Nas. We got to give Nas more props, man. Next time we have another live, we could talk about some different topics too. We could talk about some music. We could go into anything, man. But as long as we talk about some sneakers, what's coming out this weekend? What's supposed to be coming out Easter weekend?
Easter weekend, they doing some Jordan 12s, low top with a clear bottom that looks disgusting.
Wait, hold up. Low top Jordan 12s?
Low top Jordan 12s with a clear sole, and the box got an Easter egg on it. I'm like, what the hell are they thinking, man? That's horrible.
Yo, you never saw low top 12s before?
I have, but I've never liked them, and I feel like they should stop making them.
Me too. They need to cut it out.
Yo, bro.
Why is that even a thing?
I've said this years ago, bro. Like I said this. I swear I wish I had it documented. I said this back in like 98, 99. I said, why do they even make low tops? Like, I feel like low tops should be like the Air Force Ones, you know. But with Jordans, I'd be like, yo, they're giving you half the shoe for the full price. And, you know, it's just, I just never like low tops, bro. Like, maybe not even IE 11s. Like, I just never like fucking low top shoes, but
I like the IE 11s. The IE 11s,
IE 11s. I love.
OG colors is fire, bro.
OG black and red, and white. Yeah, those.
The white, the white with the cement.
Yeah,
those two is kind of crazy too. Those are classics right there, man. Classic. You can't violate the IEs.
Classic.
Not the IE
because they ran them down too many colors. That's probably why I don't like them.
They all coming out with it's
maybe
the originals. Now.
The originals, yeah, but they started doing too much.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
They doing that with everything now, man. It's nasty out here, man. Everything got too many colors now.
Like without Timberwolves,
like
keep it 100.
That's what we do. We keep it 100 on the show.
All right,
man.
let's see. Well, I mean, I don't know. Your Jordan 1 days is over. Don't sound like 100 to me. But we'll talk about that another day.
It's documented, man. I said it on the live.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, all right, let's keep it 100. Which one of y'all niggas had? Because, like I said, I never wore Jordans, so it'd be up to y'all two and keep it all the way 100. Which one of y'all two either wore Dub Zeros or some of Mars?
I wore no real talk. I wore the Dub Zeros, the first one,
the first release,
the photo blue. After that,
the photo blue.
I had the black. I had the black and gold back in the days.
I ain't go crazy.
Okay, just check it.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it real. We're gonna keep it. You know that Pat Lever look good on those. You know
that was a beautiful situation when it first dropped.
That was a time, man. That was
a good time.
So let me ask you. Let me ask the panel a question. Well, G, he said he never wore Jordans anyway. Which I think about Spizikes. Since we talking about Dub Zeros, like is Spizikes and Dub Zeros in the same category?
Every other color except the first two, they're all in the same category.
Yeah. Because Spizikes was kind of dope. There's a lot of Spizikes that I thought were kind of double fire.
Exactly.
I just wasn't feeling the 175 price point.
Yeah, that price was kind of high at that time.
Yeah, that was 175 retail, but then I remember when that shoe came out, the first color, Jimmy Dash had the balls, the audacity to charge like $2 something and then try to say it's suggested retail 175 when you ask them. Like, why are you charging more than retail? It was like, it's suggested retail, so we could charge a little more.
That's
but they had it. It was a limited shoe. I remember the bullshit back then, bro. I remember all that.
Wow.
That was crazy, man. That was crazy. Anything else? Anything else I want to tap into before we get off live?
Man. I don't know, man. If anything else, we'll tap in for the second show, but
second show, man. Every Sunday at 10 o'clock, we will be doing this live every Sunday at 10 o'clock, man. 10 p.m. Eastern time. If y'all checking out for somewhere else, that's a different time zone than ours. 10 o'clock p.m. And this is the first initial run. The first episode, man. Next episode, we will have some better topics, some different things to talk about. We will be talking about chopping it up on here. And with that being said, we keeping the 100 and not a penny less. Carl, my man G, I'm gonna holla at y'all, man.
Peace. Have a good night, fellas.
Have a good night, man. Peace.
Oh, God.